What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Seattle Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. And after today's game, we will be exactly 50% done with the season. And probably the best part about it is we're in the thick of the playoff race, if I can at least find the correct controller. Coming off a bit of a tough loss against the Toronto Blue Jays yesterday, who have won, I believe, 9 games in a row and are going for 10 in a row today, or maybe it was 7 in a row and they got 8 in a row. Doesn't matter, because we need to break their winning streak. Doesn't matter how many games in a row they've won. Who cares? All right, we got to throw that out the window. We've lost 2 in a row, slipping a little bit here. 42 and 38 with Marco Gonzalez, our prized top pitcher here. 7 and 4 with a 2.8 or 6.8 ERA, taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, who have made such big strides over the last couple of weeks, getting themselves to 43 and 35. They have Trent Thornton on the bump today, 2 and 5 with a 5.75 ERA. Taking a look here at the standings, we're a game behind the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Both of these teams 6 and 4 in their last 10 games. We're 4 games back of first place. They are 3 games back of first place. But what makes this series so interesting is this wild card situation. Cleveland, they've been up there. They're doing their thing. Okay, they're just absolutely crushing it. Though we are actually getting surprisingly close to them, considering how just consistently they've been in that top slot. So maybe it'll come down a little more to it than I thought it would. They are 5 and 5 in their last 10, but we have these Blue Jays. They've won 8 in a row. For some reason, I thought it was 9, but they're 9 and 1 in their last 10. The Blue Jays have made bigger strides over the last couple of weeks to put themselves into that second spot. It was the Angels, the Mariners, we've been right behind there, and then the Rays right along or just below us. We took care of the Rays, won that series 3-1. We've given ourselves a little bit of a cushion between us and them, but in paying too much attention to the Rays and the Angels, the Blue Jays ripped off 8 straight wins and have found themselves in that second wild card spot. All we need to do is win 2 more games. We have today's game and tomorrow's game. If we can win this series, we'll tie them for the for that second spot, and arguably more importantly, that's the wrong box. Hold on. We can open some baseball cards. We haven't we got to open some the other day because we won the White Sox series, but we need to win 2 more to get to open one against Toronto. We're getting close here. 4, 2, 5, 8, 11 games before the All-Star break. So 11 games over the next 11 days or so, and then we'll have that little All-Star break. It'll actually be a genuine 4-day break for content. You'll get to see some Chad Champ. You will get to watch the All-Star game. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's jump on in here, play the next game. James Paxton still injured. I feel like there was an injury in one of the other games, but I don't know. I don't remember. Go with the alternate road. Back in Canada today. Hopefully the Mariners remembered to bring their bats. We're putting Marco Gonzalez on. It looks like James Paxton came off that injured list, which is perfect. It said he was going to be out like 1 to 6 days or so, and conveniently there was a day off that gave him an extra day before his next scheduled start. So good to see him back in the starting pitching lineup. So we'll go ahead and we'll go with Marco Gonzalez anyway. Kikuchi was going to start tomorrow, and that's why I haven't been using him, but we won't worry about it. Dylan Moore is going to lead off for us today. Jake Fraley, Kyle Lewis, Kyle Seager, Mitch Haniger, Ty France, J.P. Crawford, Evan White, Tom Murphy in the lineup today. We'll start to see some of those other players as the days wind on, as we'll only have 1 day off, but we will still need to get some players some rest. Had like 3 days off within like a 6 or 7 day time span. It was very odd. So here we go. We're still in Toronto. I feel pretty good. We played pretty well yesterday, defensively at least. Gave up 2 solo shots, one of them on a bad pitch, one of them was just a really well hit ball. I wasn't really mad about either of them. Made a poor base running decision, but I don't know how much that affected the rest of the game because we weren't able to get much contact on the ball anyway. So it's kind of a weird, like, yay, we did some things like kind of good, but also we didn't really do enough to feel like I really could have won the game. I don't know. It's a weird position to be in, but let's see if we can get into the victory position today. I'd love to walk out of this series with a tie, maybe even just a game behind the Angels with or for the second wild card spot. So here we go. Let's jump on in to game number 81. And if you'd like to watch the next 81 games, the best way to do that is youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. Every day at 1 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch Mariners baseball. But if they're off, you can see Chad Champ. Either way, you got a baseball game at 1 p.m. Pacific time. The best way to make sure that you don't miss a game, scroll down, subscribe. Ring that bell so you're notified when I post brand new videos. Baseball every day at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and then all kinds of other streams and shenanigans at 6 a.m. Eastern or Pacific time. If you want to watch the games live, twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex is typically the place to do it. Mariners baseball airs at various times throughout the week, and if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming has a free Prime sub you can give to any streamer you want. Welcome to Toronto. Ooh, this is a nice shot. Are they gonna... Oh. Oh, there. Oh. It's too bad that they dropped the camera so low. Would have been nice to have the thing there. I say normally that this is on twitch.tv, but because I am uploading a big dumb Halo video, that is, not happening. Hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully that'll be done by the time I'm streaming tomorrow. Should be. Tanner Rourke. Not the starter that I was told. 8 starts, 7-1 record, 4.48 ERA, 64.1 innings, some other stats that are happening because... What the fuck? Hello? That's not who it was. The other guy was like 2-5 and he had a big old ERA. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Gotta make sure that we are steady, calm, relaxed, and patient at the plate today. 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball. Changeup is what we are looking at today. And that's a better start than we got off to yesterday.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
So we started off speed outside and then came back in with a fastball.
The 1-1.
There we go. That's curveball low. Yesterday's game, one of the shorter games of the season. I think it topped out at like an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. It was a very quick game. What I appreciated about the pitcher yesterday, and part of why I wasn't super frustrated, is I wasn't striking out on bad pitches. He was throwing a lot of strikes. I just wasn't hitting the ball very well. If I was getting good contact on it, it was going right to a defender. There were a lot of line-outs, a bunch of pop-ups, but it wasn't really like, I don't know. I feel like I've had worse games at the plate.
First pitch on the way. Good
even though,
the knees there, taken for a strike.
Jake Fraley's had 2 home runs in his last 3 games.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and
that'll work
for a base hit.
Only an 88 speed today.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Okay. What can we do here with Kyle Lewis?
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. Line drive to center field.
Drats. Oh, that was good. That was a good hit. I'm all right with it.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Hey, first in the American League third base All-Star vote is Kyle Seager. A little surprising at that.
When he has a bat in his hands.
Just considering Mariners are not the most popular team.
Here's the first pitch.
But we've been playing okay baseball. We're over 500 at the halfway point. We're in contention here. Feeling good.
Nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
Ooh, that was a bad swing.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it
That's
down.
okay. Not going to force him to third. That's a risky play there. And he can absolutely get home from second, so no big deal there.
Bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in one tick shy of 300 at 299. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. Ready with the 1-0.
Oh, drats.
Bichette's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
Good time for an off-speed pitch there. Couple of hits and nothing to show for it. A little lucky with the Seager hit that got past the first baseman, but still a couple of hits and still having good speed on second base is a wasted opportunity here. 7-4 record in 16 starts for Marco Gonzalez, who starts for the Seattle Mariners today with a 2.68 ERA, 107.1 innings pitched, 94 strikeouts, 9 walks.
That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate is Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Oof, that was awful. That was awful. That was a whole quarter of a second off.
Well of late, though, they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Yeah, let's see if we can pick up a victory here, or at least show something offensively. Defense has been playing pretty well. The final game against the White Sox kind of fell apart. Got away from me a little bit, but I feel like
first pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep.
2 solo shots,
and this will wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And there are 2 away
almost
now.
didn't throw it correctly, but that one's all right.
Next, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Oh, just couldn't get there.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move.
All right, there we go. That was a terrible cutter. That was over the heart of the plate. Not what I want to see at all there.
We are still scoreless.
That's okay, though. Gave up the 1 hit. Crawford made a really good effort at it. Just outside of his reach there. But still only a single.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Ty France.
The designated hitter, Ty France.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh,
Pops this one
get
up.
out, get out, get out, get out.
Has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
Real late on that one. There we go. Better take there. So, well, minus 2 pitches from his pitch count at the moment.
Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
12 there in that
Hero
first inning.
Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Oh, darn
You
it.
see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Well, that's out number
This one
2.
is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. The next batter will be Evan White. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the pitch.
Ooh, big old swing on that curveball.
This one, 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
What? That was not a ball. Are you kidding me? I saw that come in and I went, that's a 0-2 count right here. And instead it's 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves
Wow.
and misses for strike number 2.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Tellez has got it, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Why is it just 2 Blue Jays up there? I'm here. Blue Jays Mariners. All right.
Here's George Springer, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Joe.
He's set, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Springer is now 0 for 8 against Gonzalez, which is a little surprising. I guess maybe it's harder to hear the trash cans
Next
when you're not at
again,
home.
Rendell Grichuk. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting seven.
Now at the plate here is Rowdy Tellez. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
I believe Tellez had a home run yesterday.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit down the third base line.
Wow.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there.
Took a
with double.
really bad path to the ball that time around.
Double here. You can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the
Wow.
line. That was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stayed just inside.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone.
Another 2-out hit.
Sliced hard on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-run
Okay.
double as the inning is over.
That's fine. Problem is it was a 2-out single, then it was a 2-out double. What's it going to be next? Escalating in a way that I don't enjoy. Okay. Both teams playing pretty quick here. Through 2 innings. We're, I don't know, 15 minutes into the video or so.
Now is Tom Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the
Oh
wall.
my god, Tom Murphy, you are so much slower than I thought. Holy shit.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to.
I thought because it got all the way to the fence, I was like, oh, that should be a pretty easy double. And then the ball starts coming in, and I'm like, I don't see Tom Murphy in frame. I don't see Tom Murphy in frame. Oh, dear God, where's Tom Murphy? Get in frame.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Okay.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ooh,
Here's
all right,
a breaking
all
ball,
right.
but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice
Get out,
early
get
feel
out,
for
get
some
out, get out,
squeeze.
get out. God damn it.
Is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley.
That was a terrible swing.
Chasing a bad one there at strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so
Gonna take it's gonna take something deep here to get him home. Good news is the double play is eliminated, so Kyle Lewis will be coming up to bat. Oh, way early on that.
Hard but foul to the right.
Might have done the trick. If I could just have sat, if I could have just sat back a little bit.
Out in front, couldn't keep it fair.
Lifted down the line
It's
in
another
left.
one. Foul.
And this will wind up
Everything's
a foul
surprisingly
ball.
still up in this zone here.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Yeah,
Change up,
yeah.
and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
He had me looking up all the way there.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis.
Sean,
And he's a
stop.
bit tardy there on the first
Why?
pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
He
0
was-
for 1 for him here in this
Come
one.
on, dude. That's just so bad.
In there. and
Okay,
it's
flip your
0-2
swings,
now.
Sean.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Line drive to left. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and
Wow.
that ends the inning.
Wow.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
Oh, perfect contact for the double, a pop out, a terrible strikeout, and a fly out.
0-0.
Or line out. I don't know how they'll mark it. It doesn't matter. It was shit. That was the point.
Now it'll be Alejandro Kirk, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. From the stretch. As he'll go after
Wow,
the first
a little
pitch
surprised that he
to
went
the
for
ground,
that
so
one.
empty, it's strike
That
one.
far in, or
Don't
out
expect
of the
this
zone.
pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that.
Oh, and he
rinse
went
it
on that
out.
one.
Behind 0-2
Interesting.
now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That was pretty close. That was almost not a good throw.
The batter, number 11.
Back to the top of the order now. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The what?
And now the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up, Marcus Semien. He bounced out last time up.
Mariners beat Tampa Bay by 6 yesterday. Don't know what they're doing today, but
Situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
well, he's not going to get it elevated with Gonzalez. I'm going to throw most everything low out of the zone.
A pause and the 0-2.
Ooh, lucky to get contact on that one.
And a sinker
That's
dips
okay.
too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Tried to change the eye level there. I had thrown pretty much just sinkers that entire time. There we go. That was just a real bad pitch. Really bad pitch. And another 2-out knock. Toronto has 3 hits, all of them coming with 2 outs.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count
Please
is. You're
recycle.
willing to go deep and still feel confident.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. In the dirt here.
There we go. For once, the wild pitch doesn't affect me.
Down in order go the Blue
That'll work.
Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Okay. Into the 4th inning here.
The inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager.
No score, 3 hits each, and we have him up to 10 pitches per inning, so that's good news. All right.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take
That's
a
fine.
look
I
at
was
a
looking
high
low.
strike that
No big
time.
deal.
It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice
bad.
to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a line drive.
Damn
He
it.
gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
That's not what I wanted to see at all. Come on.
Empty. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check
That's fine.
swing, but it's strike 1 anyway.
That's
says the
fine.
home plate umpire.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
That was a
This
bad
guy's
swing.
locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Feeling a little off balance here. Feeling a little off balance. Why enunciate words when you can just throw out a bunch of syllables that aren't well defined? Feeling a little unbalanced. Couple of fastballs here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Ty France. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. That's the 3rd. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now into the box, Lourdes Gurriel set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lourdes Gurriel.
We're looking pretty good pitch count wise here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There we go. Nice curveball.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly.
There we go.
The inning begins with a quick out number 1. No one on with one down, and striding into the plate next will be
Teoscar Hernandez. Let's see.
First offering.
Ooh, nice snag. Didn't really need to do that necessarily, because it probably could have gotten to Crawford or, you know, somebody back there.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and that brings
Still a nice grab, though. Okay. 3 innings. We've given up 3 hits. All of them on 2 or with 2 outs.
First delivery to him.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Can we put it together? Can we put together a clean inning?
Hit in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henniger.
There we can. All right. There we go. That was a 5 or 6 pitch inning, so I feel like we're 2 pretty evenly matched teams.
Ballpark, as are we. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now into the box is J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last AB. First offering on its way.
There we go, way inside. We're good.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left
It's
center.
gonna bloop in. It will. There we go. There we go. It's a nice little drop in there.
Up next for Seattle,
That'll work.
the first baseman, Evan White.
So now to the plate, Evan White.
Oh God, that was bad. That was real bad.
Slider at strike 1.
Really bad.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line.
That'll get down as well. Okay. All right.
They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Not the speediest guys on the base paths, but that's all right.
Prime position to put the first run on the board.
Oh, don't talk about that. We're in a good position, I guess. Yes, technically, but at the same time, have you watched me play this game?
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
There we go. Good take.
We'll look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
We haven't even been getting him to throw very many pitches.
But it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home.
That'll work. That'll work.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All right. We can do this.
The 2-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
Now, thankfully, it'll only be 1 out. So, thankfully, it was only 1 out.
Now to the plate, here is Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your
Fuck me. Absolute fuck me. That was a terrible goddamn swing.
0-2 count and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
We'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Sucks to take two outs to get a runner all the way home, but that's all right. I'd like to challenge. Could you bring out the headset, please?
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley.
There we go.
Take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center.
Damn.
Grichuk.
Damn. That was a pretty decent hit. Just unfortunately within his reach. So
No errors and a man left. Last
I don't know. I don't know.
That's nothing.
That's frustrating.
Welcome back for the
2 ground outs to get a runner home from second, and then a fly out. Couldn't cash in on a runner on third. Hi, Heidi.
To discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
All right.
Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Now God dang.
And he'll stay with it.
We are looking fantastic pitch count wise. 36 pitches through 4 1/3 innings.
And stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Oh boy.
Hit hard but foul.
So you'd like to throw another sinker to the guy who just crushed a sinker?
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
I'm going to say we were very lucky there. He, for whatever reason, just could not get the timing down. That was 3 the same pitch, just one in a different location. And he was just thankfully early on all of them.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ooh, got him in the corner on the corner there. I think that was a good call on the cutter. I think that's what Murphy wanted. Changed the eye level there. Just kind of froze him. That'll work. Couple of innings. Not only have we pitched 5 scoreless innings here, we've thrown 2 with not a hit. Or without a hit.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hopped up. Simeon moving
Fuck
to his
me.
left.
Fuck me.
His glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Energy
First
isn't.
delivery to him.
God dang it. I am so sorry,
Pretty
Kyle
good
Lewis.
pitch right here to a
I'm so
left-handed
sorry, sir.
power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitchers.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
We going? We going? We going? We going? We going? No.
He makes the catch.
No.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this
What do you mean the difficulty got decreased?
Now here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it
Oh
up
my
on the right
fucking
side of the
God.
infield. Tellez is there, and they go
I think we
down
figured out why the
30
difficulty
here
got
as the
decreased.
side is
God
quickly
damn
retired.
it.
Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they're up 1-0.
This game has to be screaming at me. What the fuck are you doing? We are trying to help you.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher.
At this point, can I get this game done in under an hour?
Now the first pitch.
I'd like to submit this game for AGDQ 2021 or 2022. How to play a baseball game fast.
On the ground,
Swing at
softly
everything.
towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 11.
Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Oh my
Looked
god.
like a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Good breaking
Ooh,
ball there,
nice
laid
call
off
on
for
the
second
curveball there.
strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
I don't think we'll be able to get this video done in under an hour. I did talk a little bit, so I think we have technically till like the hour 2-minute mark to have a 1-hour game. Maybe even had one yesterday.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball
I
hit
talked
on the
for
ground.
quite a few minutes in
The guy on the mound is
yesterday's game.
absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Into right field. That's
Hey,
a base hit.
what? Normally it's inning-ending double plays against me. Today it's 2-out hits for the Toronto Blue Jays. That is the 4th one today.
That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still
Okay,
ends
a
up
little
for a base
surprised.
hit.
That's fine, that's fine. That's a 50-50 pitch, no big deal.
As he takes a ball,
No big
1-0.
deal. There we go.
Strike
Nice
taken
cutter
as that one
inside.
catches the outer part of the plate.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh my god.
Swing there
That was a
as they
terrible
tie up inside
location
for the
on that
third
pitch.
strike, and
I
the
wanted that
inning
in the
is over.
upper inside
One left for
corner.
Toronto. They
And
stop
that was
trail 1-0.
way lower than I wanted it. Wow. All right. 4 hits through 6 innings for the Toronto Blue Jays. All of them coming with 2 outs. Good news for me.
So here now is Ty France. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
That's going to be an out.
But
Oh
this
my
will not
fucking
elude the
god.
right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford. As he'll go
Don't
after
swing
the
at that.
first pitch and bounce it
You're
into
looking
foul
high. That's
territory.
way low.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Oh,
and
that'll
that'll
kinda
find its
sneak
way
through
into
there.
center field for
That
a
works.
one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Evan White. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics.
Wow, he threw a two-seam fastball right down the middle.
For a nice single.
It looks like they're going to pull their pitcher here. Typically what I have to do is run the hit count up, and that's when they'll pull the pitcher more so than getting the pitch count up, which would theoretically, not theoretically, but which would tire the pitcher out, and then they bring in an arm because he's just like ran out of gas. So yeah.
Ross Stripling takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You can throw it into an inning-ending double play. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll give the statistic. Oh, okay. They won't. Okay. 4-seam knuckle curve changeup slider. See where he starts here.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy.
Oh, he went high. Okay. I thought he would go low because most of his stuff is off speed.
1 for
But
2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
ooh, early on the knuckle curve.
Foul wide of third.
That's okay.
Man,
That's
the
okay.
Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-1. That's popped up. Tellez into foul territory, and no one will get this one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Fuck me.
And he takes a look at strike
Fuck
3
me.
called, and that's as
I thought he was gonna-
important as they come there. 2
Wow.
big outs now.
Wow.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
I thought that was going to drop out of the zone. I assumed he was trying to
Like right now,
set up a little bit
it's just
higher
been an
and
uphill
drop it
battle
in the
for them
dirt.
to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Dylan Moore.
Oh my fucking god.
In foul ground, and that will end the inning.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Mariners leave a couple,
Jesus
but they lead it
fucking
1-0.
Christ.
7th inning, stretch.
I can't do anything. I cannot
Ready to
do
go for the last
anything.
half of the inning, and
I am a
going
fucking
with the
idiot.
power speed combination to Oscar Hernandez.
Hey, Oscar.
First offering on its way.
And
This is not good. I just
Comes set with the 0-1.
come on.
Above the letters, a ball and a strike.
Here's a big old swing on the sinker right there.
Swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-battle continues.
Come on. Stop calling sinkers, Murphy.
1-2.
Okay. How many sinkers in a row have you called? You called 3 of them in a row.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he'll finally just wear
Jeez
it down as
Louise.
this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control.
Gonzalez, get the fuck out of here.
Gets the leadoff guy
Fuck
with the
you do.
strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
He had fouled off, I think, 3 of those in a row right in the same spot.
George Springer the next to hit. As he'll
There
take
we
a
go.
look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
There's a nice strike on
He's
the
still looking great
low
to me
part
out
of the
there on
zone
the
there.
mound. Punched
7,
out the
8,
first guy in the
14,
seventh, and
6,
he's just
7.
ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Aside from that 14, everything's pretty good. Well, at least through the first chunk of innings.
Good job to
We're getting a
squirrel that
little
one
closer
away,
to
and
the
he
10
stays
pitch an
alive.
inning average. Actually, we'll most likely
Strikes, and now the 0-2.
eclipse that here.
And he sends it
I
out
think
of
they're starting to
play.
figure out the timing on these pitches. Tapia and Brandon Brennan. We'll bring those guys in. Or at least warm them up.
The next 0-2. This one's down to third.
I do forget that we can use Giles, who is my highest rated person in the bullpen. I don't know why I keep forgetting that he exists, but I do.
Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
He's set. Here it comes.
There's a sinker low. So we might actually just get him out of...
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in.
Might get him out of this game after 7 regardless. Those were 2 longer at-bats, a lot of foul offs.
They're down 1-0.
I'm just flashing back to other games where give it up a hit and it's just like, well, left him in 1 batter too long. Don't want to do that with a 1-run lead.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jake Fraley trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch on the way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working
Oh,
around a
boy.
guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Absolutely
1-1
fooled me
the
on
count.
those.
Swing line.
There we go.
Drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Should be a stand-up double there.
Second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Striding in is Kyle Lewis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Started high last time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Went low. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh my
As a play,
God.
he's got it one away. Runner at second, one away, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
This might be the worst fucking game I've ever played. I've had games where I get blown out that I've played better.
First offering.
See if he comes back with that knuckle curve down low.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled
He
away.
came back with it, but it wasn't low.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look
Oh,
at
he
it.
come all the way in
Show
from
track.
left?
Seemed to get a solid
Wow.
lead off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one.
Bring in the flame throw. Did I do that correctly? I didn't.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
0 for 6 in the whole series.
1-0. Here it is. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1, but they're on top 1-0.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Domingo Tapia is on to pitch out of
All right, here we go, Tapia. 37 games, 3-0 record, 13 holds, 53.2 innings with a 1.51 ERA. A lot of strikeouts, 51, not very many walks, 3. Right-handed batters, just a little better than lefties. Okay, come on, man. Not great. All right, let's try the slider maybe. If I can dial in the slider a little bit more than I have over the last couple of games, probably the last week or so, it's been real rough. I feel like that's a good accomplishment. There we go. That's a nice location on that. Try a little two-seam. I don't trust that that's going to be called a strike every time, but whatever. Kind of dropped in there a little bit. 2 pitches left. All right, we'll go with the changeup. Okay, not good. Not good to miss the final pitch though. Looks like we won't get this game in under an hour, but we're doing all right.
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I'm going to guess because of how uneventful it's been offensively.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, there we go. Nice slider. Whatever pitcher gets the win is probably going to be the player of the game. Right now it's Gonzalez. I mean, this will tie the series up at 1. This will do good stuff here. Ooh.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh.
2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the change.
Oh, wins Casey Sadler up at number 1.
He hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Did take his first loss, or his second loss of the season recently. Oh, there we go. That'll work. He threw his bat. He's all mad. Shedlong Jr. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, no earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 70 pitches.
Really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
I don't even know
First,
who
he's
to
digging for
use.
second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away.
That should have been a
The
fucking
challenge now
double.
is to
God
get it
damn
home.
it. I mean, that was perfectly in the gap. I did not know who to use, though. Use there. Like, who was going to have the best opportunity at the ball. Fuck me. God damn it. It's going to come down to that dumb bullshit right there. It took me way too long to get shit figured out.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk.
Okay.
As he takes a fastball off.
Just gotta settle down. You're fine. Everything's fine.
To this point.
Everything's fine. Maybe just kind of try and throw home if possible. God damn it.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact.
Okay, there we go. All right. All right. All right. The correct decision there was to go to first. I made the correct decision.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
There's a big strike right there.
He'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ooh.
You're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game. You've got to get that pitch.
Disagreement.
0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and one. Here it is.
Slider outside.
Right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And that misses 2
That's
and
fine.
2.
That's fine.
Hey, that's a nice
Got to try and make it a little more enticing,
right there,
but
that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch.
I
Gotta
like-
do better
I like
to
it.
At least entice a swing.
The 2-2. Fly ball right down the line and left.
Tom Murphy and I saw the same thing.
Furley is there to make the catch, and they'll
Whoo!
get out of this with the lead
So the one out triple.
Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
One out triple.
Now is the designated hitter,
Able to
Ty
deal
France.
with it.
And to
And
start out the inning, it looks
all
like
right.
they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
okay.
First offering.
Now for me, it is important to make sure that I
to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse
Fuck
fastball,
me.
0-0
Jesus
center
Christ.
cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
got to try and buy myself some time to get him warmed up a little bit.
High in the air and drifting out.
Wow,
to
that was the
shallow
one that I
center.
swung at, huh?
Springer coming on. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
So the next to bat will be J.P. Crawford. His previous history with Ross Stripling. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound.
Okay, what did I say about buying myself some time?
And the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next to stand in is Evan White. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. A dive and he knocks it down.
All right, that'll work.
Chance at a recovery here is despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
Standing in now, Tom Murphy. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gurriel
I don't even know why I bothered to try. Fucking idiot.
One left for Seattle. They lead it 1-0.
All right, Ken Giles, opportunity to pick up save number 17 here. Only one blown save. Does have the 2-2 record, 31 games this season. 31.1 innings pitched with an under 1 ERA, 44-3 strikeouts to walks. Now the biggest key here is going to be getting this slider dialed in. I really struggle with his timing, and it's usually after Tapia is in. It's because Tapia has such a long windup. Now it's okay. Not going well here. There we go. A little better. I get used to that pause so quickly at the top of Tapia's of his windup that it just seems to spill over to Giles's stuff to where like I really takes a really long time to dial it in. There we go. That's a little better. That's a fucking strike. For the love of all that is holy. You could probably get some swings and misses on that.
So here is Marcus
Okay,
Semien.
1-0 lead here in the bottom half of the ninth. We were able to work out of a little bit of a jam in the previous inning.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
You could say the same thing about me yesterday. Just overmatched by good pitching. Or I'm just very bad at this game.
Here's the first pitch.
Wow, okay,
There's not
all
too
right,
many umpires
cool.
in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential time run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Try to entice a swing there.
Drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0.
Then, of course, I try to get the timing dialed in, give up a hit immediately.
The greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this
There we
situation
go.
calls for it right here.
There we go.
He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 1-2 pitch.
There we go. So, get the timing kind of dialed in with Giles. Immediately give up a hit, and now it's all goofed up. So, that's not good.
Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Tom Murphy's not even looking at the ball. He's mid-blink right there. Maybe that's why so many so many wild pitches get to advance.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Giles is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
There we go. There we go.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Have not even bothered to check on the runner over at first.
The 1-2.
Ooh. Rung him up, froze him.
There with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Swing, and he pops him up.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Simeon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Final strike for the Blue Jays.
Way too far
Looked like
outside.
a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he
Got him.
struck out for out number 3.
Holy shit. Why do I need to make it so dramatic?
Wow, that's
Fuck.
a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0
Wow.
the final.
Wow.
Seattle used
Wow.
a nice 5th inning to
1
take
run
the
in
lead,
the
and they
5th,
never
and that
gave
was
back.
it. 9 hits for the
Marco
Mariners, 6 hits
Gonzalez
for
earns
the
his
Blue
8th
Jays,
victory of the season.
including a couple there in those final 2 innings. The triple, the 1-out triple, and then the no-out single, and we were able to strand him there. Whew. That's a tight game. So far, a combined 3 runs have been scored over 2 games by 2 teams twice. All right, that evens up the series, puts us a game back now of the Toronto Blue Jays here in that second wild card spot. Not exactly sure where the Angels are going to sit in that. We'll be right with them. We'll be 1 game behind them. And as I predicted, the player of the game is the winning pitcher, Marco Gonzalez. 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. I predicted whoever got the win, in this case, Marco Gonzalez, he would be the winner. Tanner Rourke takes the loss, 6.1 innings pitched, only gave up 7 hits, 1 strikeout, 1 earned run. Ken Giles picking up save number 17. Marcus Semien had half of the hits for the Toronto Blue Jays. He went 3 for 4. Guerrero 1 for 3 with the triple. Tellez 1 for 3 with the double. Bo Bichette 0 for 4. Seattle notable players: J.P. Crawford 2 for 4 with a run. Evan White 3 for 4. Fraley 2 for 4 with a double. Tom Murphy 1 for 4 with a double. And a Mariners victory. One right there in the middle, in the top of the 5th inning. And that'll do it. Didn't quite get under an hour like I thought we would. Those last couple innings took a little bit longer, especially on the Toronto side. Man, feels good. Work out of a jam. Gave up the triple with 1 out. Immediately was able to get out number 2 and then a fly out for out number 3. That was great. And the runner wasn't able to advance because of the second out, or because the second out was directly hit really well to the shortstop, second baseman, whoever was there. Made a nice play to do that, take care of that. Do need to not be dumb and make that stuff way more difficult, but it worked out in this scenario. Getting a little XP and some bucks for the 5th inning program, cool. And that'll do it for the month in June here in MLB The Show 21. We have 1 game against Toronto left. We'll actually go ahead and advance the day. And I'll make sure to mute this so there's not 2 people talking over each other. Blue Jays wearing that red. I'm not sure if that's going to be the starting pitcher for the Blue Jays. We had a different one today, but we'll see. James Paxton will pitch for the Mariners tomorrow. For Seattle, they are now 1 game back of the Toronto Blue Jays. If the Mariners win and the Angels lose, everybody will be right about even for that second wild card spot. As we were able to stop an 8-game win streak for the Blue Jays, and yeah, I don't know, just a good win there. Good win. 1-0, low scoring baseball game there. Hopefully you enjoyed. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. Not great from the at-bats. From the offensive standpoint, again, able to manufacture one run, which was enough to get the victory. Granted, did make it as dramatic as possible there towards the end of the game. There you go. We'll see you tomorrow for game number 82. Through the first half of the season, the Mariners 43-38, 5 games over 500, and in the playoff hunt. That feels great. Very happy that I'm in this position. Took a lot of work to get there. Took a lot of work to get there, but it feels exciting. It feels nice to have something to play for, and hopefully people are enjoying it. We got 81 more. So stick around, youtube.com/SeanHorseRex. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell so you're notified when I post new videos. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Go Mariners.